I had access to my job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't.
Just come to 31 when you're ready. You remember where it is? Okay. Of course.
You're hearing it and weighing in from the perspective of a second opinion on it as to, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, what you're seeing. You're now coming in on it where you're putting together all the pieces. So I'm gonna start getting reassessments of like different psychiatric assessments and then putting all those things together to counter the division. And then with the lawsuit is it's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's damages, it's
right. So
the shit that you know what I'm saying? Like all the retaliation, all the bullshit, all the at the end of the day when you take a few steps back in this case and you look at the reality of it in the beginning in 2007, me and my wife dealt with the bullshit of a psychiatric assessment, this, that, and next thing, getting it off of us. So I'm raising my children. My daughter is going on 11, 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? So we're now 12 years later, but I have had no medication whatsoever. I raised my children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I dealt with the loss of my wife. No, until now. Nothing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So you have 2007 when my daughter was born. I was absolutely non-med compliant. I told him, go fuck yourself. I don't need this. I'm hiring a lawyer. I'm getting, you know, me and my wife were raising our daughter. So it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't an immediate, like, no, I have to do it their way in order to get access to my child. I had access to my child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't... Me and my wife played the longer road, got the assessments, went to therapy for a year, got everything in order. She had our daughter, so the case was more flexible. Like right now where I am, I'm going on 8-9 months into the Children's Social Service case. I haven't seen my case. You know what I'm saying? This is total bullshit. There's no reason. Like, wrap your head around any possible reason. I have never hit my children. That's not in there at all. Right. I've never assaulted. I've never... physically, never, you know what I'm saying? So you have all these bullshit allegations, but you have no actual abuse ever of my children.
So, something you said is that primarily for you want help organizing case files, organizing records, mental health records, and helping you prepare for basically fighting against the DCP&P requirements so you can get access to your children.
Exactly. And then on a case, like let's say on a case basis that they turn around and we go back and forth.
So you really need more case management.
Yeah, in a sense.
And so Mike would be providing more therapy?
I guess in a therapeutic sense, we could say, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like on a...
Yeah, so what have you would like them to do?
I'm not going to get therapy.
We've been working on basically putting together, I've been laying out all the stories for him as to all the political bullshit, all the scandal, all the, you know what I'm saying? And Mike knows a decent amount of the players involved. That's like the Judge Bonnie Stoll. He's friends with Judge Bonnie Stoll.
Yeah.
So he recalls our initial case before her, which was based off of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like he pulled me in and immediately was like, okay, how's all this, that, and then backed up me and showed them his kids back.
Yeah.
So he's been with us since then.
Are you seeing Anthony and Mike so that way you can have more mental health professionals backing you up?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
Think about it, because I don't know if that's the best reason to be coming.
I mean, it's that and the fact that like...
Are you serious? That's not the best reason? Someone who knows your history?
There is a lot that I need to get out and it's stated. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of different stories, there's a lot of different variables, there's a lot of different things that
like, oh, fuck, we gotta do
I need to work out in the sense of discussing it.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like no, absolutely. I mean, there's the benefit of this, and that's what's needed for court, but then there's the benefit of, like, it's been 2 years. I haven't talked to anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this has been this has been the loneliest 2 years of my life. Like I really.
There is a component of
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, no, without a doubt. Because like I mean, I'll be 100% honest. Like, it's my whole world.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like my whole world. Me and Shay had. Like you're married. You have the.
I'm married.
Oh, okay. You're living together, though, right or no?
No.
My bad. My bad. I thought, for some reason, I thought you guys were living together and moving towards. Okay. Dude, it's like, especially me and Shay, how we hooked up and how we met. We were 20 and we've been together. Yeah. Yeah. It's just it's like. We met, we were 20, we have lived together every second of our life.
Yeah.
Like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you bringing home? What are you eating? What are you...
Yeah.
Everything. There wasn't a moment of not having that comfort, not having that other person, not having that person to talk to, not have, like, and, dude, I talk a lot. Shay always used to yell at me to shut up. Like, I have never been in such utter silence, and I've had to find a peace in my own silence. And it's weird because, like, when I was younger, before Shay, that's where I was. I was in a peace and a contentment as, like, okay, here's my plan in life. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move from this job to this job, save up, you know.
Yeah.
My plan was ultimately to become a district manager with Blockbuster and do that for 2 years, maybe 3, and save all the money. Since it was like $60,000, if they relocate me, I get a half stipend on where they relocate me to. So if I did that for 3 years, they would pay half my rent as well.
Oh, wow.
So I would get
So you were working at Blockbuster?
Yeah. When me and Shay had met initially, yeah, I was a store manager.
Okay.
And they were training me to be a district manager. So I was like taking certain courses, and then I was supposed to go out to Colorado or Nevada and do like a month intense training, and then I'm a district manager. I get promoted, and then I shadow a district manager for like 3 to 6 months, depending how long I needed it, and then I'm a district manager with the salary. So like right after the course, they bumped me up from 32 to 45, and then by the end of the 3 to 6 months, I'm at 60.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, so I was like, hell yeah, definitely. I'm 20 years old, so I'm looking at like if I do that for 3 years, that's 180 grand saved.
Yeah.
3 years, 180 grand saved. I don't have family. I don't have anybody to hold me anywhere. I now have college. I now have camera, you know, so I wanted to get into filming and shit. So I'm like, I now have that as an option. The whole world is open to me and Shay, man. And then, I mean, there was some bullshit at Blockbuster too. There was like jealousy and a whole bunch of back and forth. Males getting promoted that quickly, another district manager, and they tried to give me a position for $35,000, $3,000 raise, and a demotion, and I barely have to work, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm cool.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm like, nah, that went south quick.
Well, they're no longer, they don't even exist anymore.
No, that was kind of like my first lesson in corporate, dramatic high school bullshit, where I was like, oh, this is what happens here. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm good. That's kind of what.
I want to tell you, I'm going to call Michael D'Angelo this week. I'm going to talk to him about some of the stuff you guys have been working on.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to my supervisor about the problems with duplication of services, even though you're paying out of pocket.
Okay.
And I want to see if there's any way. I know you want to continue with both him and I.
Yeah.
I want to see if that's possible, or if there's any problem with that, okay? Well, because you're paying out of pocket and not going through insurance with him, that makes it a little bit easier. But I have to be careful with this, because I don't think seeing two therapists, I think that could be problematic.
In what sense, though?
In what sense is that?
Because I guess as far as what I've told my lawyers and everything, they're fine with it.
The lawyers are okay with it?
Yeah, absolutely. And then in the sense of like what I need to work on, I definitely can use that level of that.
I think that if you're going to continue seeing both me and Mike, we need to have very clear
who's working on what. Yeah.
Who's working on what. That's what I want to call.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't want to overlap.
Yeah.
You're all unethical scumbags.
It's more for I want collateral when and if this goes to trial in a year from now. You get what I'm
For
saying?
all you to tell
When
the
and if
truth.
it comes to that
get
point
that?
to where I
The
need
truth.
not just one
What a
therapist, but two
concept.
therapists that I've been talking to, discussing
your story.
exactly like having all sorts of different. I mean, there's a lot here. There's 10 years worth of trauma. There's 10 like I haven't even gotten into with either Mike or with you what I went through and experienced at Rikers Island. I was there for 90 days, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I was there for 90 days. There was over 10 different attempts on my life. 6 of those attempts. Actually, I think I briefly discussed this with Mike, but like 6 of those attempts were bullshit. They were surrounding some of the shit that was going on in there and some other shit that was happening within gang relations and all that shit. And then 4 or 5 of those attempts, they were fucking real. Like, they were real to the degree where there was a knife this close to my throat, and then someone else who protected me came in and stabbed the kid. Quote charge, and then there was a guard involved with like.
How'd you end up in Rikers Island?
I went there by choice to fight the extradition on the cell phone charge that was falsified by Bergen County Jail.
Phil and
So a
Fonte
year
knows
later,
that
after
too.
the whole trial, all the bullshit,
David
bunch of
Blaine
assaults,
knows
bunch of
that.
threats to take the charge. I finally took the charge. I report into probation, and this is like August, September of 2000. I think maybe between July, August, September. I
When
want to say
David
within those
Blaine
months.
told me
September
not
is when
to
I went
report
to
back.
Rikers Island.
You
Right
remember
after
that,
September
David?
11th,
Record it,
10th anniversary,
dickhead.
right before
I'm gonna
Occupy
fucking
Wall Street.
bury
If
you, David
remember
Blaine.
Occupy Wall Street, there was a Verizon
Perjury,
strike
motherfucker,
as
is
well.
criminal.
I don't remember that, but I remember.
Yeah,
I'm
so I
gonna
had to
love
deal
hearing
with
you
Occupy
say
Wall Street.
on
That was one of the
record
main components
when
that
I asked you in
led into
deposition,
it. And they were striking.
why'd you rape Natasha?
It had to do with Congress changing a law between 5 years and 2 years with retirement. So like they couldn't fire you if you're within 5 years of retirement in any major corporation. They couldn't fire you. Your retirement was locked in and guaranteed. You're secure. That's a law. They moved that 5 down to 2. A shitload of companies laid off a bunch of people. So I was like, yeah, and that was the rise, and then that's what led into Occupy Wall Street.
Were you involved with Occupy?
Yeah, that's what me and Shay. You see where like me and Shay come involved, where it's
So you were
like,
camping out and
no. We were involved in the conception of
oh wow.
Occupy Wall Street. We were like 3 months before that.
That's
Verizon.
when all the social justice stuff really took off. I mean, that's when it got started.
Exactly. Dude, we've been doing it since 2007, since CIA was born. So yeah, like that's where in 2007 the strike in the industry. People know this about us. So like we've been the celebrities to celebrities, but the rest of the world doesn't know us. So that's what me and Shay walked around with, operating with. Okay, we did this for the world. A handful of people know about us. The handful of people that know about us, they could blacklist us, they could fuck us, they could make our life a living hell, and then the other handful of people that do know about us, that are helping us, that are like.
But do you think that had something to do with the collusion of your wife's death? That was she had this?
100%. 100%. Yeah, 100% it played in. Dude, the person that we're renting a house from, I grew up with him. I grew up with him. Me and him had a conversation about David Blaine, don't forget me when you get paid. He's talking to me about the housing authority case and negotiating in a cop mafia type manner of like, you know, oh dude, you're definitely gonna get paid. You're gonna get 1.2.
Fuck you, Ricky Anderson. Also recorded, scumbag.
We would have gotten $1 million in the settlement with the housing authority. You know what I'm saying? Like easily, without a doubt, 100%, without a doubt, with what they did to us, with the history, with the past, with the fact that we're telling the truth. That's the thing where I am right now. I have the truth on my side. I'm baffled that, you know what I'm saying? Like, here I am, I have to fight to get my children back after we've been through all of this bullshit.
Right.
You know, like it's obvious, it's apparent right in front of people's eyes, and
Yeah.
I'm being told that I have mental disorders, that I'm crazy, that I don't understand context of conversation, and that all I'm doing is telling a story.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's not my actions, it's not my behavior, my demeanor that anyone's seeing that's looking at and saying, okay, this person is this, and this. Because realistically, when I'm in an environment that, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not fighting for tomorrow in my living conditions or worrying about that bullshit.
But do you feel like there's so much that you're fighting against that it becomes unorganized and discombobulated in your mind, or you?
No.
So I mean,
No, it's clear as, like, I know exactly.
Your priority is getting
Yeah,
fixed, right?
yeah, 100%. Like that's where I am right now. Where I'm like, yeah, 100%. Like that's the only focus. Like that's kind of too where I need you, because just in case if they turn around and they say, okay, we want you doing Micah. You have to do Micah, you have to do this, you have to do that.
I need to go to work.
Putting on you right now.
Where we had left it back in October, November, December, it was Micah. I was in the Micah with the Bergen
Because
Regional.
your diagnosis was substance abuse, substance-induced psychosis.
Some bullshit, like, yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where they have.
We're still waiting on the records from.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna send you, because it's gonna be interesting.
But DCPD has access to the New Bridge records, right?
Yeah, they do.
So then, based on that, they said you have to go.
Well, they're the ones who initially sent me there because of the preferred assessment for drug and alcohol assessment. During the drug and alcohol assessment, the assessor told me, why don't I get a prescription for marijuana? And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. I was thinking about it, but I was like, financially, I don't want to do it, and right now I don't want to do it. It would have avoided the one leg. Against me, yeah. In theory. But if I have the medicinal card, they can't.
That's why.
So I'm getting the medicinal card.
Okay.
I'll have that within the next couple
weeks.
weeks.
In New Jersey?
Yeah. I already went and everything, and with the records, I got PTSD, all sorts of shit. So I'm good. Yeah. So that's the other part that I'm going to be talking to you about.
Back to the DCP&P requirements. What are the contingencies on you that are placing on you right now?
It was Micah and medication, but that's where I'm going to be getting. Yeah, that's where I'm going to be getting the marijuana prescription. So it's going to negate the psychotropic meds in a few minutes.
I mean, they might not. DCP&P might not say marijuana is a replacement for.
Yeah, I may have to fight that, but that's where I'm getting. I'm going to start going to a psychiatrist as well, so I have a psychiatrist weighing in with us.
Well, you see Peggy now, right?
Yeah, I'm still seeing Peggy. As soon as the settlement comes in, which is over the next couple weeks.
Are you planning on stopping the meds you're on now?
Yeah, I do. I definitely do.
I think that no one can stop you from doing that.
Do you see a difference in me from last month to this month?
I think not particularly. I think when you first came, you were definitely more
going through some shit. Yeah.
You were more energetic. You were more.
I was exhausted in the midst.
The past few weeks, you're a little more calm and you're a little more collected in your thoughts.
Yeah.
Other than that, not really. I think you're naturally a high energy person.
Oh, definitely. Like I'm either I have two speeds. It's hibernation or go.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's I don't know. It's weird because it's different. It's different now that now that I'm by myself and I don't have my kids and I don't have Shay and my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because there's I would say there's 2-3 different people along the way. Yeah. Since Shay's passed, because when me and Shay were both on our feet together. You know what I'm saying? We're on our feet to the park, to grocery shopping, dinner, homework, fast. The next step. You know what I'm saying? Work, school, what do we want to do this weekend? What do we want to, do we want to go to Bronx Zoo? Do we want to take the kids over here? What's happening over here? You know what I'm saying? Movies in the park. So that was our life. We just did that and the kids. We wrote, we hung out, we talked, that was us, and then after I lost Shay, not that I lost the want or the desire to be there and do things with the kids, because I was there, you know what I'm saying, but it hurt, it stung. I was there and I gave everything, you know what I'm saying, I was there for them emotionally. I didn't fall down, but the joy in things You know what I'm saying? The joy.
Yeah.
That enthusiasm to do that want and that desire for like, oh, what are we gonna do this week? You know what I'm saying? What are we gonna do this weekend? That left. You know what I'm saying? That left for them too, to where like same for
When Shay died?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it really it just wasn't the same, you know, and then the kids they were able to, you know what I'm saying, laugh and move on a little bit, in a sense, you know what I'm saying, like I made sure to play with them, I made sure to get them to the park, I made sure to like keep them excited in that life moves on, but like all the emotions that we were left with, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, that's what no one wants to wrap their fucking head around. This wasn't an accident, this wasn't someone drunk driving, this wasn't Shay had a fucking asthma attack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This was a set of circumstances that led to this, that like, we wouldn't have been back there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The kids know that, I know that, her parents know that. We wouldn't have gone back there. We would have hired, think about what $200 means. $200 means people that can help you move.
Yeah.
We didn't have that $200. We're two working parents.
Yeah.
We've been working for years. And once you get the division reports and you look at all this shit, what they present is 10 years of a drug addict where fuck you. You don't have 10 years of any drug. You don't have not one goddamn fucking dirty in 10 years.
Yeah.
Until now. When
so the DCCMP reports say that?
Yeah. They say over and over again, drug and alcohol counseling. He has to do that. And meanwhile, the collateral for the drug test results, there is no there's no drug test. You know what I'm saying? You have a dirty urine before my daughter. I am a 40-year-old man at this point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You need good legal representation.
Yeah, that I do have with Tim. On the children's social service case, I had that with Tim. His wife is a judge, and he's the lawyer who's been with me since my kids were, since Sia was 9 months old.
I mean, can you afford?
I already paid him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's already paid, and he was paid from my grandmother's
and he's
house
willing
being
to
sold.
follow through with this case?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, that's good.
Like 100%. He's prepared that if we go to termination of parental rights to go to the next. We need the letters.
Does he feel like you have a good case?
Oh yeah. No, he's known me. As soon as you talk to him, I think I signed a release.
If you didn't, you should.
Yeah. See if you do have one. If not, I definitely want you to talk to Tim. Yeah. As soon as you guys talk to Tim too, I think that'll help, because there's different variables of what we can work on too. You know what I'm saying? There's parenting insight. There's this kind of thing. Right. And then with Mike, I could do the background collateral. You know, so he's putting together for me and wants me to put together a timeline so that he could kind of know and go through. So I mean, between